Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESIC BIZTOOLS. Welcome to Accountants Minute. The early stage innovation company legislation is a great new income stream for accountants and advisors. Remember the Deloitte report, Digital Disruption, Short Fuse, Big Bang, a few years ago? In that report, Deloitte stated that they believe that accountants and advisors need to create new income streams to assist with the challenges from digital disruption. Well, the Australian government has helped you create a new income stream with the birth of the early stage innovation company. So let's look at a case study. Two inventors came to you a couple of years ago and said they wanted to start a company because they had an invention in mind and they're going to work on it. And recently they've just come back into your office because they want the tax return prepared for the 30th of June 2016. And they indicated they've spent $90,000 on research and development and $5,000 on patent attorney fees for registering a patent in Australia and subsequently overseas. So you calculate their tax return position and advise them that their refund will be around $40,500 based on their research and development expenditure. And that they should have that money within about 30 days from the tax office. They indicate, well, that's okay, that'll help us with some of the ongoing expenses, but we're really excited about our product. Our patent attorney thinks it could be a very good product and sell very well in the market. But to commercialise the product properly and have all the agreements in place and have distribution channels determined is going to cost us about $2.5 million. And we don't know where to get that money from. You could then explain to them that the government has introduced this new type of company and that the requirements of Section 708 in the Corporations Code, which restricted a private company to only being able to raise a maximum of $2 million from a maximum of 20 investors every 12 months, has been superseded if the company is able to be termed an early stage innovation company. And there are some tests that the company has to satisfy to meet that category. And your firm has subscribed to the ESIC BIZTOOLS Early Stage Innovation Company product package, so you could immediately indicate to this client that you have the ESIC Calculator and that you're able to process the information pertaining to their company to see whether they are going to satisfy the provisional test and then the gateway test or the principles test within the ESIC Calculator. And if they do, and they have all the supporting evidence in an appropriate file that is able to be produced to investors, because they'll be very keen to ensure that the company has undertaken the due diligence process in an appropriate professional manner, because investors want to be able to lock in that they're going to receive a 20% tax offset on their investment and also receive a capital gains tax exemption from the end of year 1 until the end of year 10. So there's a great benefit for investors out of this whole process as well, isn't there? And then your firm could assist the client to get investment ready, because going through the due diligence phase to self-assess that the company is an early stage innovation company is only the start. They then have to work through the investment readiness, which is covering items like the business plan, budgets, cash flow forecasts, information memorandum. And then the company's CEO or chair will require some mentoring and coaching on being able to make an investment presentation, because these companies will have to be making investment presentations to business angel groups, founders forums groups, and other groups of potential investors. So when you look back at the Deloitte challenge to create new income streams, what is now becoming obvious to you? This client was probably worth $1,000 or $2,000 a year as a income tax return annual accounts preparation client. But now with this work that you should be able to talk to them about, budgets, cash flow forecast, business plan, information memorandum, coaching in an investment presentation, the fee should be in the vicinity of $20,000 to $40,000. Now, admittedly, that's possibly only in 1 year, but they might repeat capital raisings in future years and have to do a similar process, not quite as intense, of course, but a similar process in future years. But what about the ongoing work that you then might be able to secure with this client because you know them very well by this stage? These companies are going to need virtual chief financial officers who are able to offer support to them without being a full-time CFO, because they won't be able to afford that type of person, and they probably won't have enough work for a full-time, fully qualified CFO. There could also be audit roles. If you don't want to proceed down the CFO role, all these companies are going to require auditors because they're going to have 20, 30, hundreds of new shareholders. And there could also be finance director type roles that they are looking to fill on their board of directors. So the government's legislation on early stage innovation companies is offering some significant advantages to accountants and advisors who are prepared to grasp the opportunity and go after the clients, be proactive. So if you subscribe to our package, the BIZTOOLS Early Stage Innovation Company Product Package, you will receive a pre-prepared, ready-to-use seminar or webinar that you can use to communicate with your clients and prospects so that they understand that you are quite happy and are looking for opportunities to work with clients who are going to try to raise capital as an early stage innovation company. There's then a full set of material which guides you through the process. There are marketing letters to send to your clients and prospects. There is information which we suggest that you could place on your website to indicate that you are very proactive in supporting businesses who are wanting to be assessed as being an early stage innovation company. This is a great opportunity for accounting and advisory firms to create a whole new income stream for your businesses. Good luck, and I look forward to you joining us for a special webinar where we're going to work through the process of the completion of the ESIC Calculator on Wednesday the 3rd of August at 12 noon Australian Eastern Standard Time. To register, please go to our website www.essbiztools.com.au. Goodbye.